You know garlic, right? That sharp, pungent powerhouse that's in, well, pretty much everything we love to eat. But what if you could take that familiar ingredient and, using science, transform it into something totally new? Something perfected. Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today with black garlic.
Just look at that. It's dark, it's mysterious, and honestly, it doesn't look anything like the bright white garlic cloves we're used to. So how on earth does this happen? How do you get this from that? I'll tell you right now, it's not magic. It's a really precise science that unlocks a whole new universe of flavor and nutrition. All right, so first things first, let's get one thing straight. This isn't some new exotic variety of garlic they found somewhere. Nope. This is the same old garlic we all know and love, just reimagined. It's a journey from something sharp and kind of aggressive to something incredibly deep and complex. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. On one hand, you've got your regular raw garlic. It's pungent, it's sharp, it's white, and it's loaded with allicin. That's the stuff that gives it that powerful bite. But then you look at black garlic, and it's sweet, savory, almost jet black. And that aggressive allicin is nearly all gone. It's like a complete personality shift in a single ingredient. And that right there, that really gets to the heart of the philosophy here. The point isn't to fundamentally change what garlic is. It's all about taking what nature already created and using a very, very precise process to elevate it, to unlock a hidden potential that was there all along, just waiting for the right conditions. So how exactly is that potential unlocked? This is where we get into the cool science of it all, because this isn't just cooking in the way you might think. It's a carefully, meticulously controlled metamorphosis, a slow and deliberate transformation guided by some very specific scientific principles. Now, the key process here has a name, the Maillard reaction. A lot of people mistakenly call this fermentation, but that's not what's happening. Fermentation needs microbes, like yeast or bacteria. This is different. This is a purely chemical reaction between amino acids and sugars, triggered by low, slow heat. It's the same reaction that gives a seared steak its crust, or toast its beautiful brown color and delicious flavor. And to make it happen, you have to perfectly manage 3 critical variables. It's like a symphony of control. First, you need consistent heat, somewhere between 60 and 90 degrees Celsius. Second, you need really high humidity. We're talking 70 to 90%. And third, you need time, lots of it. This isn't a quick sauté. This process takes several weeks under these exact conditions to work its magic. And you can actually see the science at work right here in the data. Over the course of 35 days, look what happens. The moisture content plummets, dropping by more than half. At the same time, the pH level goes from almost neutral all the way down to a much more acidic 3.74. This isn't some random kitchen experiment. It's a predictable, monitored, scientific progression. And that precision is absolutely critical. I mean, you might see videos online of people trying to make this in a slow cooker, but this quote from Canada's National Collaborating Centre for Environmental Health explains why that's a bad idea. Those appliances just can't hold that specific, consistent temperature. If it drops too low, you're in the bacterial danger zone. This is why controlled, precise production isn't just a suggestion. It's completely non-negotiable. Okay, so you go through all that painstaking, precise work. What do you get at the end? You get a completely new sensory experience. A new flavor, a new texture, a new aroma, a whole new ingredient. So I want you to forget everything you think you know about how garlic tastes. The flavor here is just unbelievably complex. You get this deep, savory, umami richness. But then there are these sweet notes, kind of like molasses or a really good balsamic vinegar. You get these malty, earthy undertones, and this is the big one, that sharp, pungent garlic bite, it's completely gone. The texture is just as wild. The cloves become incredibly soft, almost gelatinous and chewy. Honestly, the best way to describe it is like a soft, rich medjool date. You can literally just spread it like butter. It's a million miles away from the firm, crunchy clove you started with. But this whole transformation goes way deeper than just taste and texture. That slow aging process also optimizes the garlic's nutritional profile, concentrating all the good stuff inside. And we've got the numbers to prove it. Let's just start with antioxidants. Check out this chart. It shows the change in polyphenol content. That's a really powerful type of antioxidant. The level in black garlic is over 4 times higher than it was in the raw garlic.
The process isn't just changing the flavor, it's actively creating and concentrating these amazing compounds.
And it's the exact same story with flavonoids, another super important group of antioxidants. We're looking at a nearly 5-fold increase. I mean, that's not a small change. That is a massive nutritional enhancement, all thanks to that controlled aging process. This table breaks it down even further, looking at amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Just look at the numbers for leucine or phenylalanine, and then check out glutamic acid, which is a huge source of that savory umami flavor we were talking about. The concentration just skyrockets. The process literally supercharges the entire nutritional profile.
So what does all of this optimized nutrition actually mean for you? Well, research points to a whole range of potential benefits. Those crazy high antioxidant levels can help boost your immune system and fight off cell damage. Studies also suggest that black garlic could support heart health, help regulate blood sugar, and maybe even improve brain health. When you step back and look at the whole thing, it all comes back to one central idea: the precision principle. This entire process, from dialing in the heat and humidity to the incredible flavor and nutrition you get at the end, it's all driven by a philosophy of perfection.
This quote from the brand HIVE just says it all, doesn't it? We do not tame nature, we perfect it. It's not about wrestling nature into submission. It's about deeply understanding the potential that's already inside an ingredient like garlic, and then using science and incredible precision to guide it to its most perfect, most optimized state.
And that really leaves us with a fascinating final thought. Black garlic shows us what is possible when we apply this kind of precise science to ancient, everyday ingredients. It really makes you wonder, what other foods are out there just sitting on our shelves, holding all this untapped potential, just waiting for the right process to unlock their perfection?